Hi. Never do these 10 things in Slavic countries. If you invite a Slavic person to your house for dinner, lunch, or anything else, you have to offer the food or a cup of coffee or anything you want to offer. You have to offer it multiple times. Slavic person would say no first. So, for example, would you like a cup of coffee? You would ask. If they say no, then you should ask, are you sure? If they say no, like maybe 2 minutes later, you ask again, are you sure you don't want a cup of coffee? Or same thing with the food. Would you like me to make you breakfast? If they say no, you repeat it at least 2 more times. The thing is with Slavic people is that it's not that they want to play games, but it's so embedded in them, this habit, that saying yes first time basically means that you are being impolite. So they don't want to be impolite, that's why they say no. And honestly, the food doesn't taste good if they would say yes for the first time. The thing is, if you ask only once and they say no, then basically they will leave thirsty and hungry and upset at you, that they would think that you didn't really mean it, that you didn't really want to offer anything to them. So that's how it works in Slavic countries. Number 2. If you are invited to a Slavic person's house, you are expected to bring something small. Even if they say, if you ask them, should I bring something? And they say, no, just bring yourself. It is still expected that you won't come empty-handed. So bring something small, bring a bottle of wine if you know that they drink wine, or a box of chocolates. Just don't come empty-handed. That's how it works in Slavic countries. Rule number 3. If you give flowers in Slavic countries, always bring the odd number of flowers, never the even number of flowers. And the reason is that people in Slavic countries give an even number of flowers to dead people. So they bring even number of flowers to cemeteries or funerals. So never bring the even number of roses, for example, to a living person in Slavic countries. Rule number 4. Never ask a Slavic person, how are you, if you don't want to know how they really are. This doesn't work there. If you ask how are you, you must be interested in their life and in their answer. If you are expecting I'm fine, I'm doing great, then don't ask these questions. It is considered as very dishonest. Rule number 5. Do not smile excessively. Too much smiling is viewed as dishonest and fake. So be positive, smile, but do not overdo it. Rule number 6. If you are offered an alcoholic drink, you can drink it at your own pace. It used to be with the old generation that you were expected to drink the same number of shots as your host, but this is no longer the case. So you are allowed to drink at your own pace. You can skip some shots. Well, sometimes people drink shots, so you can skip a few if you don't feel like you can handle as much as the host. Rule number 7 in Slavic countries: do not praise people too much if you don't mean it. Do not say too many nice things if you don't really mean it. So, for example, you look great. Your food was fantastic, so don't say it if they don't look great. Don't say it if the food was not that great. Rule number 8. If you go to a restaurant or a pub with a Slavic person, it's not very common to go Dutch. So usually the way it works is that if you are invited by a person, by your Slavic friend, then he's expected to pay for you. But then you should reciprocate some other time, invite the same person, and pay for him or her. With the younger generation, I've experienced that people go Dutch sometimes. Each person pays for themselves, but it's still not very common. Rule number 9 in Slavic countries: don't be cheap in small gestures. So, for example, you want to offer a chocolate to your Slavic friend. Don't do it the way like, here's one chocolate for you and one chocolate for me. That looks very cheap. Instead, open a box of chocolates and offer it to a Slavic person. Usually, they would be polite enough not to take many. Rule number 10 in Slavic countries: Slavic people are usually very hospitable, so enjoy their company, say nice things, but do not be excessive if this is not what you mean and if this is not true. In Slavic countries, people at first they don't come across as very friendly to strangers. They don't smile too much. They look serious, but once you get to know them, they will be very good friends of yours. So enjoy your time in Slavic countries.